it's not for me. So I was telling her one thing, but really just thinking another thing, which is like, I can't do this. So what it took was just me watching her genuinely, just genuinely helping people. Like I saw people like commenting on her Facebook, like thank you, this, and she was shouting out people, giving people recognition, and I saw that, and it's like that seems really fulfilling. It's really neat that she's doing that. She asked me again actually a couple months later, hey, there's no coach, there was like a time there was no coach sign-up fee. It was like free. Like you didn't have to pay $40 or anything. She's like, hey Scotty, free coach sign-up. You should do it now because it wouldn't cost anything. And I was like, no, not for me. So I still said no. So what I want you guys to get away from this part of my story is that when people tell you no, that's okay. Like the important part is that you just make the invite to them. Because for me, like I said no a few times to Lindsay. But the time, what I believe is that everybody has their time and when it's right for them to build a business or go out and help people. And my time was, so you guys know my time, I'm going to tell you guys exactly numbers like financially so you kind of know what I was in. But there was two things. Success Club, you guys all raise your hand and know what Success Club is? Yeah. So, all these coaches were going on a cruise for Success Club. This was 2011, in March. And I saw all these coaches go that I was following, and my coach was going, and they were tagging each other in pictures, and I'm sitting in my cubicle. And I'm like, holy crap, those guys are on a free cruise for doing the same thing that I'm doing for free. Like, something's not right here. Like, this is probably so much you do. So that was one of the things. And the second thing was my third daughter, Alina, was born on March 19th. And I signed up on April 11th. So it was like 19 days or something like after. And my wife was home from work. So we lost her income and just had my income. And this is where I want to tell you guys numbers. Our mortgage payment was just over $1,500 a month. $1,500. And my job was, I brought home $1,900 in like $20 every month after taxes and insurance. So I had 2 kids, a brand new baby, so 3 kids, and that left like $300 and something left for gas, food, the doctor bills that were coming in. And so it was really like a sense of urgency, like, I know this Beachbody thing's here, and I know it works because I've seen these guys do it. I just need to get started. Like, this is my thing. Like, I've been pulling back from it, trying to do, I like sold signs, I made signs and sold signs. I tried like making like affiliate links on Amazon to sell different, like everything but Beachbody. Like I did not want to do Beachbody.
Right.
But it was like, there's a moment like, okay, it's working for these guys. They're on this cruise, I'm sitting here in a cubicle, like stressed out money, and I can't pay my bills, like I'm gonna do this. So I actually called Lindsay and I said, hey, I'm ready to do this. Tell me what I have to do, and I'm gonna do this. So, she told me, I was like, how do I go on those cruises? Like, tell me what I gotta do to do that. And she said, you gotta hit Success Club every month. And she was someone that hit Success Club 10. So she told me, you gotta hit Success Club 10 every month. And I don't know what Success Club was at the time. So I just went and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. And so I hit it and I was like, okay. Once I hit it once, I was like, okay, I can do this again and again and again. So 32 months now, we've never missed Success Club 10 since we started. And like, Keisha, where did you go? Oh, you're hiding down there. I had a goal. I told Lindsay, just so you guys know, kind of like when I told Lindsay, like I was already helping people, but I had a money goal. I'm not gonna lie. I told Lindsay, I said I need to make $10,000 in 1 year with Beachbody because I need my wife to not work anymore because I don't think we should only see each other on Sunday. And so she's like, Scotty, I can't promise you. This is my favorite saying though. She's like, Scotty, I can't promise you $10,000, but I promise that your income will be a direct reflection of the number of lives that you change. And so from that day, I was like, I'm going to talk to everybody. And I'm going to invite them. If they say no, that's okay. Or if they say yes and they quit, that's okay. I don't want that. But I'm going to find people, and I'm going to help as many people that want help so that I can bring my wife home. So that's the way I went at it. And I guess to really find like my purpose, that was my goal to get going, like have the nerve to go talk to people and invite people. But there was a point at 8 months into my coach business, I hit Success Club 10, I was a diamond coach, and I was like, seeing that I could really do this, like it was really starting to happen for me, I guess. Like I was believing in myself more. I wasn't doubting that I could be like Lindsay anymore because I hit goals that she hit. This the goal of Success Club 10. So I'm like, okay, if I do this, more, I can be more, I can get to where she's at if I just stay consistent at it. Well, there was a point at 8 months, and this is my favorite part of my story. We have 4 kids now. Well, there was a point when I got really sick, like the man cold sick, like I couldn't get out of bed. I was dying. And so it was 3 days actually, and my wife, it was Friday, she's like, my daughter Kina was getting home from school, and my wife was like, Scotty, I think, you start to feel better if you actually get out of bed and do something. And so she's like, how about you go get Kina from the bus? And I'm like, okay, I can do that. So I got dressed and I went to get her. We lived in the back of the cul-de-sac. And I was walking, and it's like I broke down in tears. The bus pulled up before I got there, and she stepped off the bus, and I broke down. Like, I cried. Like, not cried like mom, but I got all choked up and tears ran down my face. And it was a moment when I realized that if I helped enough people, like if I kept doing what I was doing, like that's something I could do every single day. I could go get my kids from the school bus. Not just Kina, but Mila, Alina, and my son as well. Like I would never have to miss an event. Like tomorrow I want to hang out with a bunch of friends here in Salt Lake, but I'm going back to see my 2 girls sing in their performance at 2 o'clock. So like at that moment, it was like I realized that I would never have to ask somebody for time to be with my kids. Like I can control that. And then not only that, but that I realized that holy crap, if this guy from Idaho, just in the back of the cul-de-sac that was shy, timid, didn't have very much self-esteem, could do this, that I knew I could find other people that I could help mentor or teach to do exactly what I was doing. And so that's when I decided that like I'm never stopping this. Like I'm doing this, whatever it takes. And that's just really why I'm so passionate about it and love it. And it's been 32 months now, and I retired my wife at exactly a 1-year mark. When I left my job at 14 months, and we at that time tripled our income with my full-time job, and I left my job. And then now I've been a stay-at-home dad for a year and a half. So it's been awesome. So that's my story. So one thing, how much time do we have? A couple things I want to teach you guys. Oh, this is good. This is good. Okay, so I plan on, this is like my life and my passion. Like, when Junior asked me if I want to come here, it's like, yeah, because if I can teach, if one word I say here, or just the fact that you meet me, you're like, oh, that guy's number 5? If that gives you guys belief that you can go do this, then this trip was worth it. So what I want to teach, we're going to get out for a minute, because everybody looks a little like dead a little bit. And you guys are coming